How you doing? This is Jay Leno, and I am here with Renae Jacobs, famously known as the voice actor of April O'Neil from the original TMNT series. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Jay Leno.
Oh,
How did you get the name Jay Leno?
Believe it or not, it's a local famous basketball player, Jeff Teague. He nicknamed me that when I was an adolescent teen, and it kind of stuck with me since then.
You know who Jay Leno is,
Of course,
right?
I do, Mr. Chin himself.
Yeah,
right?
Mr. You resemble him.
Oh, thank you. But I got a couple questions for you. One in particular, what was the process like, even receiving the role as playing April O'Neil in the original series?
That's a great question. Well, I auditioned for the show. Very few people knew what it was. A couple of the guys had been shown the comic book by Stu Rosen, who was the director, but most of us didn't know. And so every voiceover actress in town was auditioning for it. We went in, they showed us a line drawing of April O'Neil, said she's a local television reporter in New York, and go. Yeah. And so I kind of took people that I knew from the weather and different reporters that were on television, and really I actually drew her from me, because most of the time when I was doing voiceover work at that time, it was little characters with funny voices. So April O'Neil was kind of based on me, kind of spunky and sure of herself, and getting into trouble once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed that. So would you also say a characteristic of yours could possibly be being a damsel in distress? Do you have any prior situations of anyone ever having to save you, or that was pretty much a part of?
That's funny. No, I mean, there have been times in my life where it's been a little, there's been situations, but I was pretty much able to get myself out of trouble, which is why I think April, even though she was, picked up and, she'd always saying, "Put me down, you big ape," right?
Oh, gosh, she said it, yes.
But she really didn't mean it. I mean, she wasn't scared, even when she was abducted and handcuffed, or
she was feisty. I will say that.
She was feisty.
Yes.
I don't think she ever felt that she was truly in danger. She knew at the last minute the turtles would help her, but I don't think she felt in her heart that she was really in trouble.
I'll admit she definitely put up a fight. I mean, it just so happens that there were a mutated warhog and a rhinoceros that was holding her down.
Yeah, and other people too. But she always got out of it.
Okay, I've got one last question, so I won't take up too much of your time.
Okay.
So, when you received the role of April O'Neil, when did it hit you that this series became a phenomenon and you would continue to have a job for multiple seasons?
So we never knew from season to season. We knew it was popular. But when it really hit me, my daughter was born on April 7th, 1988, which was the day that I found out that Ninja Turtles went to series after the first 5 parts. And she was 2 years old. We were in a park, and that's when it hit me that this was such a phenomenon, because every kid had a Ninja Turtle hat, Ninja Turtle shorts, Ninja Turtle socks, Ninja Turtle t-shirt, Ninja Turtle, you know everything, right?
Yes.
And I realized, oh my gosh, if this had been my face and not just my voice, I wouldn't have been able to go out in public.
I agree.
We really knew probably around 2 years into it that something special was happening. And then when we had to do public service announcements to tell kids not to remove the manhole covers from the streets, they were looking for the turtles. And it was dangerous.
Yeah.
So that's when it started hitting us, that this is really something. Nobody knew it was going to go for 9 years. But, and even when they told us on the last season, this is the last season, we really didn't believe them, though, because it was very popular still. But, no idea, and what a phenomenon, right?
Yes, it was. It was definitely a part of my childhood, and it'll be around forever. I'm so glad I met you today.
It's so nice to meet you, Jay.
It means a lot.
Would you like to let me do a little closeout with April O'Neil?
If you don't mind, please.
Sure. Okay. This is April O'Neil coming to you from Popcon in Indiana with my good friend Jay Leno. And I want to tell you how much I've enjoyed meeting you It's been great. So how about on 3, we do Turtle Power really loud. You ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Turtle Power!
This is April O'Neil, Channel 6 News, signing out.